Stardew Valley is the perfect comfort game. A nice peaceful world where simple but convincingly realistic and charming characters go about their days peacefully and harmoniously. The world setting is so popular, some games have copied the essential elements of this with varying designs and successes. Often these people will post these notes on a board to request items available in the game to be delivered to them. This is a way of increasing money, friendships, and it's even some bonus items and content. As it is my mission to pull games apart, bend them over my knee, and abuse the mechanics in order to achieve some arbitrary goal. This week's goal is to complete Stardew Valley without selling anything at all. Complete quests to gain money and use that money as sparingly as possible to finish the main story within the first year. No tool restrictions, just no selling or trashing for money, as I've done a trash only playthrough already. Starting a new game file with this much restriction is kind of freeing. There's only so much that you can do to actually finish the game, meaning our decision making is always very clear. We need to choose the Meadowsland farm because we need chickens. These cute little guys will become even more important later on. Talking with NPCs is a must, as some can give great rewards and gifts. Check the notice board for birthdays and quests. However, improving skills is still a high priority. We need seeds, so cut grass for seeds and hoe up artifact spots. Forage around in the hopes of attaining at least some seeds. There are a few places in town and in the forest that can have lots of grass. We also need to buy a few from Pierre, depending on what the community centre gives us. I take the time to hop over this log using a chair, to kill slimes to obtain mahogany seeds. Best to do this when you have leveled up and have low money. On the second day, quests become potentially available, and every quest must be taken and completed for extra cash. At the beach, Willy will give us his used rod. Ew. Our first quest is to catch 3 sardines, which coincides with us wanting to fish for community centre fish, energy and experience. As we cannot sell the fish, they become a great source of extra energy whenever we want it. Fish for sardines by the ocean until you reach level 1, and then head back to the lake for easy perfects. Use that extra energy to clear your farm of trees, improving foraging and getting wood for the reef at the beach. I restarted my file due to this weird text bug. Quests still function. This happened after using certain mods. I prefer the look of my new character anyway. On the 4th we get our second quest, a cave carrot for Haley. Not ideal, but anything is better than nothing. Once 3 quests have been completed, you will get a token. The first of which can be obtained for 12 carrot seeds, depending on the season of course, helping us with lots of energy for mining and gaining farming XP. We need to chop down many trees and forage to obtain level 4 foraging by salmon berry season, doubling the berries received for the community centre and for unlimited energy. On the 5th, head south to grab some spring onions before heading over to the mines. Head towards the village for 8 AM, grabbing another quest and the cutscene for the community centre. The focus while at the mines is to smash as many rocks as possible to get ladders, but we also need to kill all the bugs we see and grab all the copper we can. Sadly, we can't sell weapons, so we have to trash them. Smash the crates that you see, as they can hold weapons and gems and cave carrots. Haley is by the fountain, so we can give her one before returning to mining. Floor 15 or 20 is acceptable on day 5, so return to your farm to continue chopping trees when you're satisfied. Every Saturday is Forage Day. Collect everything around the map and unlock the reef to obtain even more. Some NPCs walk over here, destroying the forage, so coming here twice a week is acceptable, especially when looking for the last crab pot bundle item needed. mine when you're finished. I get to floor 25, but I am killing everything as I go for experience, and it slows me down. Sunday is the travelling cart day, and another good day to forage. May as well do both at the same time. This merchant can have many useful items that would be too expensive to obtain otherwise. Often large goat milk, wool, duck eggs, duck feathers, red cabbages can be found here. Obtaining some of these items costs over 20,000 gold and a lot of time, so this person is often the best character in the game, besides Robin, of course. Make some scarecrows. This farm only needs 3. Head to the mines and get to floor 40, collecting and smelting copper and iron for sprinklers soon. Caroline is asking for some copper, and Evelyn wants a Joja Cola. Joja Cola can often be found in trash, and luckily for us it was. Mining and farming is the priority right now, but it's slow going with the basic pick. Some of you may invest in tools or buildings, however the bus is still the best option. You may have noticed the remixed bundles. This is just to add a bit of variety and difficulty to the game. Our daily routine is talking and gifting to NPCs that give decent gifts and money, taking care of the farmland, clearing trees, setting up tappers, and finishing quests and diving deeper into the mines. This will go on for some time. I often skip the egg festival and forage for the day, as I need a high level for salmon berries. I managed to get to floor 80 and grab the mussel and oyster I need from the beach before passing out. This is why to keep as little money as possible in your wallet. After donating some crab pot and blacksmith stuff, the whole community centre is visible, helping us with our planning. Sunday we do some more foraging and run into the gold pot. Never seen this before, so it's pretty amazing. 200 gold. Thank you. I finished farming and have filled everywhere with seeds and sprinklers, reaching level 100 in the mines, level 4 farming and 6 foraging before the 22nd of spring. It's time to discuss the community centre. There are a few items that are needed in order to unlock everything by the end of year 1. The most challenging of which are the 10 milk, 100 wheat flour, large goat milk, wool, large cow milk, duck feather, duck egg, red cabbage, beet and starfruit. All of the rest can be obtained without spending any money, which I need to save for the bus. Most of these items can be purchased from the travelling merchant and would be significantly cheaper than building a barn, upgrading it, then purchasing a goat. I need a barn anyway for the 10 milk. And that's not all, we also need a mill requiring 4 cloth and 2,500 gold, and then 100 wheat grown, costing a further 1,000 gold. In order to get these items how the game expects you to, you would need to make 56,725 gold plus the 42,500 for the bus with just quests. And this isn't plausible. If you got a diamond delivery quest every other day, it's perfectly doable. But that ain't happening. I accidentally killed my mahogany tree sapling, so I hop back to the secret woods to get some more seeds daily. Make sure to take care of crops, finding summer seeds and mining down to get the Skull Cavern's key, making bars for the future quality sprinklers and clearing the farmland. There's 2 days left of spring and no important tasks, so what should we do? Farming can't increase. Forage can get me some more hardwood, but that's for the end game. Combat would give me more health and better items with completing Slayer goals. I think you know the best option. It's fishing. We don't need this skill at all in this playthrough, so why bother fishing? Well, we do need enough to catch the pufferfish, and for another reason in the future. Some of you can guess already, I'm sure. After fishing to almost level 6, we chop trees for the rest of the time to get level 7 forage in preparation for summer. We really need farming XP, and we have to buy 100 wheat anyway. So plant all of these seeds you have and fill the rest of the space with summer or wheat seeds. Looking good. After fishing up the pufferfish with relative ease and the other sea fish we needed, we scour the mines for a mushroom floor, grab the purple shrooms needed, spending the rest of our time killing enemies in the mines for the burglar ring. On the first rainy day, we grab that red snapper and plant even more coffee before going back to the mines. We finally grab the summer forageables and plant them before continuing our murder spree of these dust sprites. There are some rarer enemies that look like gold slimes, and these have a chance to drop gold ore or even better, gold coins. Always take these out as they can give free money. After finally reaching farming level 6, we plant a whole bunch more. Now we need to set up oak tappers for some coffee. Today is the luau, and we need to buy that star fruit as it's likely to be cheaper than from the travelling merchant. Bring your gold star quality cauliflower and head over. This is important to get Lewis and Pierre's friendship a bit higher. Across the run, we earn about 1,500 gold from these guys, so it is a worthwhile investment. After finishing the dust sprite, we aim to kill void spirits as they can drop prismatic shards and iridium bars while providing 15 experience per kill, plus a fantastic ring once 200 are killed. Unfortunately, I die and was so worried about losing this prismatic shard I picked up. Aside from making friends and completing quests to gain money for the bus, we need to reach max skills, and the sooner the better. I'm killing enemies to complete the Slayer goals while I gain the XP needed. This fast Crusader Holy Blade is pretty good for now. On the Green Rain day, it's worth targeting the big bushes as each one gives 15 experience and some moss, allowing you to make mushrooms to increase foraging even more. This will also provide you with about 50 to 90 seeds for you to plant in the summer or fall. We get to level 8 foraging and loads of seeds for fall, as those seeds offer more experience in that season. I soon finished all possible Slayer goals up to this point and was almost at level 10 combat. To gain more experience, I looked for some slime and overrun floors on higher levels of the mines. During the Trout Festival, I decided to fish, as I would need the experience anyway, and a lot of soggy newspapers to turn them into cloth. I spent the next 4 days fishing to get to level 10 fishing, picking up the pirate perk. Farming will have to be finished in fall. We need about 5,000 more experience in farming, and we need it soon. Comment what strategy you think we'll be using. In fall we plant all of our seeds. We don't even need to buy any seeds, fortunately. Forage around and keep killing enemies to finish off combat. The second of fall, we gain access to the only thing making this run even possible, the Special Orders board, allowing thousands earned every week. We get a bit unlucky and Demetrius gives us a fishing quest. If we can fish up 10 iridium tiger trouts, it will be worth more than the other option, so I go for that. The next day is rainy, so I grab the walleye and finish the tiger trout catches. I get a quest for catching a super cucumber for 750 gold, which I reset until I complete, as I really need this money. Fall has been unlucky so far. No plums. What's the chances of no plums in 7 days? Our luck changes on Monday with a crop order. We can sell 100 of one crop. We get a bonus of 50% of its value plus the 10% from level 5 tiller bonus, gaining us 15,000 gold, the most money I can earn at once in this playthrough. We're so close to finishing our skills, so we focus on that for a while. Having level 10 combat can spawn iridium bats on the farm, providing, well, iridium, making going to the desert actually optional. We have 2 bars and 2 ore so far. We With all of our powerful and rare items in chests, we finished the fall festival with a score of 109, the highest I've ever had. By the 21st of fall, we have level 10 forage. After chopping forests worth of trees, now it's just farming left. I build the barn and get a cow as we need 10 milk. We also need 3 more cloth to build a mill, or 10,000 gold to buy the wheat flour. I'm trying to get the cloth from Emily and soggy newspapers. A few days later, we have level 10 in all skills. We can go to the mines and bomb gold nodes for quick XP, but fishing is an easy way to gain XP. On the 27th, we receive our first mastery level, allowing us to upgrade combat. Our aim is to get the parrot egg from the quarry mine, as enemies killed will sometimes drop 250 gold, and with the monster compendium and the burglar's ring, we have a chance for any enemy to drop up to 750 gold. We still need 25,000 gold to finish the community centre, and it is possible to complete it within the first year with the luck I've had so far. We keep resetting the day until the skulls give us the desired parrot egg. We get ours after a few attempts and clear through floors 5 to 10 over and over again to gain easy money and use it to buy the crystallarium. Some of you may think this is a cop-out, that I should have just done quests and show a failed attempt, and that's completely fair, but I've already done this challenge before and realised it is possible. I have a save file with me completing the community centre with only using quests here. Unfortunately, I had an issue with OBS and Stardew mods, so instead I thought I would try again, but changing it to make it different enough to be interesting for myself. Time for winter. Head to the notice board. We need some lucky quests. Kill 50 enemies in the mines. Great. Try the combat floors and repeat them until you have 50 enemies killed. You get 6,000 gold for this. While doing it, I earned 4,000, allowing me to unlock the second bundle for the bus. 7,500 gold left, and then we can finish everything else. Time to grind for the money. We get 2 infested rooms in a row, making the 8,000 gold needed to unlock the bus and use it in one day. Time to head to the desert. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Fortunately, the trader will exchange cloth for aquamarines. We take 3 and fish for the sandfish, finishing the fish tank. Head back to Robin to build our mill. This allows us to make our 100 wheat flour, making sure the next 10 days to milk your cow. Head back to the desert and head down to floor 25 for 10 grand, and make sure to collect enough iridium for the iridium band. Treat yourself to a bigger bag and a better fishing rod. On Thursday, go back to exchange your emeralds for cheese, and now we just need 1 fruit from either the travelling merchant or the fruit cave. On the 12th, we get some large goat milk for the travelling merchant, the last thing we need. To answer the question, can you finish Stardew Valley's main quest using only quests in the first year? Yes, but you shouldn't. With better luck, I wouldn't have had to use the parrot egg at all, but we did get to find some strange uses of various mechanics and the traders to exploit the game to win. Now perfection. No. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and feel free to comment with any strategies I may have missed. Be good to yourselves and to others, and I'll see you in the next one.